What's going on, everybody? Welcome to day number 5
Yeah.
of the 30-day live Boost Your Business in 30 days. And I am your host, Pat Cherubini, along with my co-host,
Angie Cherubini.
Angie Cherubini.
The better half.
We'll see how Facebook spells that on their custom captions. It's always funny how they try to spell our name. So we're going to talk here for a minute until we get things shared into our group so everybody knows what's going on. And you're sharing.
Just bear with us.
So today is Friday when we're taping this, and it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So don't be offended if there's more than pineapple juice in this glass. But what y'all drinking tonight? Let us know. Doesn't have to be anything stout. Got it?
I think I have it.
You guys can help us out, share it out there, help your local business owners get a little free information on how to grow. So today we are talking about casting the nets.
Yep.
What's our official title today?
Catch the customers.
Cast the net to catch the customer. So
Yep.
what are the nets? What are we talking about with the nets?
Well, we're talking about something probably a lot of people already know about, like online forms, email lists, tracking phone numbers. I think that's huge. Chats.
Yep.
Chats, web chats.
So what we're talking about is building a list. And in today's internet world, we run into businesses every day that just aren't. We run it. We have actual clients that we've been begging to start some kind of customer catching system. And one in particular, I know for a fact, has missed out on thousands.
Oh, yeah.
Thousands
Yep.
of people. They just answer their phone. They don't get any information, and they never call them back.
And those people, and those people can be repeat customers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! And then their family members and friends, they're just missing out on a ton. They're not owning that data.
Nope. So that's what we want to talk about today. It's not enough just to have a website or even just a Facebook page that you can't collect data. And by data, we mean name, number, phone number, or name, email, phone number. And
if you can get more information, great. If you can't, at least it's a start.
It depends on what business you are. So we got some examples here. This is actually our agency site for those of you that don't know us from the agency side. This is a simple site that we use more than just information. We call those what we call them brochure sites.
Yeah.
Those websites that just have information and a phone number.
Which is probably, 75% at least of the people out there.
It's better than nothing.
Because that's what you were taught.
Yep, it's better than nothing, but there's no way for the customer to interact other than actually looking up the phone number and dialing it. This is what we ask for. So this is what we're talking about, these forms here. Everybody knows what they are, but nobody uses them to collect it. But I guarantee you all fill them out. Mm-hmm. And what happens when you fill them out, whether it's for a free appetizer at Red Lobster or a dessert, you fill it out and then they start emailing you.
Yep.
That's customer catching. They've got you now into their system, whatever system they're using, and now they can communicate with you. They can send you specials. They could try, for a restaurant, try to show you good food to make you hungry and want to come back in, and it works. So whether you're a restaurant or a plumber, it doesn't matter. We're a marketing agency. If somebody is interested enough to fill that out, then you need to have a way to let them fill that out.
Yep.
So why do you need it? Is that what we just said?
Yeah. Yep. And maybe show them our, chats. Chats are a new big thing right down there.
I understand. This is my website. So this is one way. This down here is our web chat. Have a question, click here.
Oh.
They can't see that. Click here, and it pops up. And their question will get right back to you. So when somebody fills out their name, their mobile phone number, and whatever message they have, that actually sends a text message to them from us. It goes into our system, and then we can communicate just through text. And most people nowadays want to text. They don't want to email because of so much spam. they don't want you to spam their text messages, but if they ask you for information, you can just text it, bang, it's right back and forth. You don't have to spend time playing phone tag. It's instant, and it's like 98% of people, 98% of text messages are actually read, where emails not even close to that. So that's another way we can show you. This is our Hometown Revolution. On this one, we ask for more information because we're trying to filter out people that aren't ready yet. If you're, people that are just starting a business aren't really ready for what we have. They need to actually have a business. And we just ask them more information. What are you looking for? What's their number? What's their website? What do you want to accomplish? What's your budget? And then a robot thing to keep the spam down. So that is another way. Not as many of these will get filled out. If it's just an email, that one gets filled out a lot. If they have to put their name in it, fewer people do it. If they have to put their phone number in it, fewer people do it. So the more fields you have, the less conversions you'll get.
But they could end up being very good.
Yes,
good
but they're
leads.
higher quality. Because if somebody takes the time to fill this out all the way, they are pretty interested in wanting to talk to us. So we schedule a call and we have a talk. So if you're interested in talking to us, fill this out.
Yeah. We've seen the advantages of both. I mean, there are advantages and disadvantages to both. It just depends. And you can, and the great thing, the beauty about it is you could test that.
Yeah. Yep.
Test it and see what works well for you. Again, like Pat said, it depends on your business and what you're offering, what your services are. So.
Yep. So here's a lawn service. As you can see, just basic information, fill it out. They'll get back to them. They can click to call. They can actually text. I can't call on a desktop, but why is that popping up like that? And then you got this same thing. They get back to you, and then he's probably got other calls to action. He's got to contact us. Same thing. Mm-hmm. You have to have multiple ways for them to get in touch with you and to grab their information. And once they fill this out, you get notifications. You can contact them back. You can save all that and contact them 2 years later if you want, because they gave you permission.
It really becomes like a lifeline to your clients. I mean, we've been doing, and like, if you've been watching our videos or listening to them, we've been in the business for over 23 years, and we've helped numerous different businesses have email lists, help them with their email lists. And one in particular is huge now with it. And, it's one of the best ways for them to get in contact with everybody in their upcoming season. So Lynn Fruit Farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got tens of thousands.
Yeah. So,
very valuable.
And they've been building it for years. So, they did the right thing a long time ago. And, it doesn't matter when you start. You can start now. Start building it now.
Doesn't cost much.
Friends,
once it's installed,
family,
it's ready to go.
clients.
At Fruit Farm actually used to print out like 10,000 paper brochures and mail them out every month. And they've switched. So
and they're way higher than that now.
Yeah.
so that's something to.
Here's another one. As you can see, call now, text now, another form, a little bit more information, got another web chat. That's what we do. This is our system. Got a form, got to click and call, got
the
a web
big thing
chat.
about that, if you guys look at that catching system, it's right up there at the top. It's out in front. It's the call to action. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get them to be a part of our net, you know,
and like we say, the only day that if you don't want to make money on any day, you don't make an offer. So you need to always be making an offer. This fits right into our system that we teach in our membership that gets you to learn how to drive people to your website again. Don't just say, go to my Facebook page, because you can't capture that data. Yes, they can contact you. You can talk to them. If that's what they want, that's fine. But those that want more, send them to your website. They can fill this out. Sometimes, depending on what you are, as you sell, most of these are home services. Restaurants, you can up the ante by having an offer. Give them something in return. What are you going to give them if they give you their information?
Now, y'all are probably wondering, where can you get stuff like this for your website? Because, if you're in business, you've been in business for a while, I'm sure you've been inundated with the different companies that, your MailChimps and things like that, different email systems, different chat systems, all these things. There's a ton of them out there. We know it. We've dealt with them.
They all work.
Use them. They do all work. But we have, we do have a system that it all works together. And so
part of the reason we built this system is because there are so many pieces, and we've done this all our whole career. You have to have an email system. You got to go buy a text system. You got to buy a website system. You got to buy hosting. A web chat is different. Review system. I mean, everything is different. Guess what?
We got one big net.
It all fits in our net. So this is just one part. We're not going to talk about all that. We'll talk about that in another video. But this is the back end of our dashboard. This is what we call Justine. We're not here making a hard pitch. We're just showing you what can be done by filling out. Once somebody fills out that information, it goes into our dashboard. You want to expand on what else it does?
Oh,
Messenger, Google My Business.
Oh gosh, yeah. If someone, our system, we connect it with Google My Business and with your Facebook page, so then it can all those messages, as long as they're connected in our system, they all go down into or come into this one area, the conversations area, and the opportunities. And we're not going to go into it, but the great thing about it is in ours and in this area, the conversation, I can see everything that has been talked about with Jennifer Aniston in this one. And, whether it be a message that was sent by Pat.
Says, hey, how you doing?
Or an email that makes me laugh every single time.
She didn't answer.
Or an email. I mean, it's all right there. And I don't know about you guys, but I know myself that I get hundreds of emails a day. I cannot always keep track of my conversation with people. And, a lot of those email systems out there, Google, a lot of them, they nest and nest and nest everything. And it's really difficult. And so this takes care of that.
Yeah, I'll clear this up a little bit. This is all in line, all the communications for anybody that has called. So you can see this person here called in and it wasn't answered. This is just a demo account where we show it.
That's me.
This is Angie started this by sending a text. And then we have also responded over here. Jennifer's still waiting. So Jennifer said, hey, how you doing? She didn't respond. We sent an email, whatever that says. Sent another text. I made a call to her. She didn't pick up. There's an email, and this is all right in line, just like a chat would be, and everything works. And it is phone calls, emails, chat or text messages. There's nothing else in this one.
Now,
but it's also
Google My Business.
Google My Business. If they message you through your Google My Business,
if
it
it's
goes
connected
right here once we connect it, and you can communicate right here. Facebook Messenger comes in right here. We're in line with your emails, your chats, your phone calls. So at any time you can go in and see exactly where you are with that customer, what was said, and what you need to do next.
So basically, guys, in kind of summing everything up,
Ooh, that was a lot. I need another drink.
It was a lot. Well, maybe we need to post on that. Okay. All right. So basically, kind of in conclusion, really, it doesn't matter what system you use out there. Just you need to have a way to catch the customers when they get to your website, period. Whether you use ours or you use someone else's, take a look at your website, see if it's doing that for you, or is it just a plain old informational website? And if it's a plain old informational website, we can help you take care of that, or Google.
You can work on it yourself.
GTS that.
Figure it out.
Google that shit.
Get some.
Have a clear call to action, and
you got to have the bait. You got to be able to set the hook. You got to catch. You have the net to catch them and reel them in, and then you got to throw them in the live well here and keep them
nurture them,
keep them alive, and then you make sales and you have good dinner.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's not a fishing show, but that was an easy way to explain it.
Well, we should have been eating some fish, or it would have been nice to have been on a boat doing this video.
So if you have any questions, as always, comment below. Share this video to some friends so you can help us spread the word.
Yep.
We're not asking anything in return. We're just showing you what you got. You don't have to buy our stuff. There's lots of stuff out there that you can spend your money on.
Yep. Got a question
But
about
if you
something
do,
else?
we can
Let us
help
know.
you out a lot. And if you have any questions, jump in.
I think that's good.
Ready to hit the beach?
To
Beach bar.
tomorrow. What? Oh, what are we talking about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're going to go more in depth on that web chat. That
Oh,
is
that's good. That'll be good.
a
Don't talk a lot about it.
pretty, I already talked a lot about it, but just it's getting to be very important because, like we said, people don't, well, number one, y'all don't answer your phones. Number two, people don't want to call and they just want to text and get the answer and be done with it. So this is a really good way to do it. You can close a lot of deals just in the web chat.
Yep.
So
All right. To tomorrow.
To tomorrow. We'll see you then. Share this. Help us out. Peace.
Bye.